Guys, in the last session of this chapter, mechanical properties in solids, we have discussed that until two problems of Young's modulus. Now we will continue the problems of Young's modulus. So let's start. Now let's see the last two questions of the Young's modulus topic. Now third problem, a block, or we will see three problems, two or three. A block of weight of suppose 8 newtons is fastened to one end of wire of cross sectional area or it is 2 millimeter square and is rotated in a vertical circle of radius, it is 15 millimeters. Excuse me, here it is 15 centimeters. Millimeters means very thin slight wire. The speed of the block at the bottom of the circle is 3 meters per second. Now we want to find out the elongation. Find the elongation of the wire when the block is at the bottom of the circle. Now the value of Young's modulus is 2 into 10 to the power of 11 Newton per meter square. Okay. Now let's solve this problem. First I will explain. There is a block of 8 newtons and it is tied. It is tied at like this. Okay. Now it has weight mg downwards and tension upwards and rotated in the form in a vertical circle. It is a vertical circle, not horizontal circle. So it is like this. So it is mv square upon r. Now first we will reduce the tension. Okay. The tension is first answer. Tension is dash. If you find tension, automatically you can find out the elongation. From this, the free body diagram states that T minus mg is equal to mv square divided by r. T minus mg is equal to mv square upon r. Here mg means 8. Here weight 8. Okay. 8. to 8 by 10. Here mg is equal to 8. So m is equal to 8 by 10, that is 0.8. That is 0.8 into velocity is 3. 3 into 3, 9 upon radius. Where is the radius? It is 15 centimeters. If you solve this, we can get, or it is will become 0.15 meter, because these are all in meters. Okay, so 15 ones are 15 six are, it will become 15 by 100 into 6, 90. So it will become 0.6. Okay, now it will become 0.48 newtons. The tension is 0.48 newtons. Now we will want to find out the elongation. Delta L is equal to, from y is equal to FL divided by A into delta L, we can find out FL upon AY. Okay, from this we can reduce this formula. It is the tension part, and from this we can get is the mass part. M the tension part. Okay, delta L. So by solving this, we can get the delta L. First, before proceeding, first I will explain the question and answer. There is a block of weight 8 newtons. It is connected to an end of a wire of cross section area 2 meters. In the question they have provided all except the tension. Tension is also provided, but we want to deduce from the information given in the question. Okay, copy this. We will see the next question. Okay, first here they have okay. I will rub this. Now we will see the horizontal one case. Horizontal case without giving the values. I will say. Okay. Now fourth. A block of mass m is rotated, first tied to a string, provides tension T. Okay, to a string, rotates in horizontal circle. Horizontal circle. Okay. In the question they have provided mass, angle due to gravity, and delta length. Length means length of the string, and area, and y. These are provided. Okay. Find delta L. Now to find delta L, first we will draw diagram. From this, the ball rotates in a circle. Okay. Suppose the ball at here. Now the tension will move downwards. Downwards means mg. Mg is balanced by tension. Okay. Here it is T cos theta. Here it is tension. Tension will be upwards. Here it is T sin theta. The angle made here. If the angle made here is also equal, and it provides the m square by r, the centripetal one. So T sin theta is equal to mg and T cos theta is equal to mv square divided by r. Okay. If they have given the values of the tension, you can directly divide. Okay. Now we will take the square root. T is equal to T sin theta whole square plus T cos theta whole square. This is the tension. From this we can get the tension. Now we want to find out the delta L. So from the previous question, delta L is equal to del T into L upon A into Y. Okay, this is the fourth question. It is so simple. It states that a block of mass M, it is tied to a string, it is rotated in a horizontal circle. And in the question they have provided the mass, gravity, length, area and Young's modulus. We want to find out the delta L. So we have completed the fourth question. Now we will see the last question related to the Young's modulus. After that we will see the bulk modulus and the sharing modulus or modulus of rigidity. First copy this. Okay, now we will see the question. Last question. Okay, fifth question. A light rod of length L is suspended from the ceiling horizontally. One second. Okay. Horizontally by means of two vertical wires of equal length. That means that is the same. Tied to its ends. One of the wires, or you can say the wires have area A1 and A2 and Young's modulus A1 and A2. Now the question is find the the weight may hang to produce okay to produce first equal stress to equal strain. Okay, now we will see. For suppose in the place of length I will take 2 meters and in the area I will take it is 4 and 8. And X modulus here it is 5 kilo 5k and it is 8k. Okay, now we will solve. First I will draw the diagram. It is a ceiling and that is of same length. Okay, they are attached. Now for suppose here mass total length is L, here X, here it is L minus X. Okay, now it is providing T1 and here it is T2. First equal stress. Equal stress means T1 upon A1 is equal to T2 upon A2. And here T1 by T2 is equal to A1 by A2. Here A1 is 4 and A2 is 8. So it will become 1 by 2. So from the torque is force into distance. Okay, it is an equivalent mass. Yeah. So it is 1 by 2. So from torque we will write T1 into X is equal to T2 into L minus X. T1 into X is equal to T2 into L minus X. So T1 by T2 is equal to X upon X. It is L minus X. L minus X upon X. So from this we can get the tension, or we will solve this. 1 by 2 is equal to length is 2. 2 minus X upon X. So X is equal to 4 minus 2X. So it will become 3X is equal to 4. X is equal to 4 by 3. So its length is 4 by 3 and it is here is 2 minus 4 by 3. That means 6 minus 4. So it will become 2 by 3. So from tension T1 is 4 by 3 and from tension T2 it is 2 by 3 distance. Now we will see the second case. First I will write the question. Now we want to use this 5k and 8k. Y1 by Y2 is equal to 5 by 8. Okay. Okay, second, equal strain. It is visible? Okay. First, what is the formula of Y? Y is equal to stress upon strain. For the strain, what is the value? Stress upon Y. So, strain is equal to stress upon y. Okay, you got this. Now we want stresses will become equal. So stress 1 I will write here. Stress 1 by y1 is equal to stress 2 upon y2. From this we can calculate that stress 1 by stress 2. So stress 1 by stress 2 is equal to y2 upon y1. That is 5 by 8. It is 8 by 5 here. 8 by 5. So stress means T1 by T2 upon here it is T1 by A1 by T2 by A2 is equal to 8 by 5. Okay. From this we can get T1 A2 by T2 A1 is equal to 8 by 5. From this we can get here T1 by T2 is L minus X. L minus X upon X into here A1 by A2 is 1 by 2. So it will write 2 by 1 is equal to 8 by 5. So 2 ones, 2 fours. No, so L by X is equal to 4 by 5. Now from this 5L minus 5x is equal to 4x. So 5L is equal to 9x. Okay, from 5L is equal to 9x. Okay. Now they have given the value of L. L is equal to 2. So from this x is equal to 10 by 9. So it is 10 by 9 and it is 2 minus 10 by 9. So it will 2 9 to the 18 minus 10. It is 8 by 9. So we have completed the last question of the Young's modulus. It is the first case and above is the second case. So we have completed the first case and second case. Now we will discuss the bulk modulus. So first copy this. Okay, now we will discuss the bulk modulus. Now bulk modulus. First we will discuss in a graphical way. First suppose this is a cube. This is a cube. And if we apply the force on all sides, it compresses. So it will become will become like this, compresses. It compresses. So it will become like this. So on a 3D, or you can say on a substance, if we apply force on all sides, volume will decrease and causes volumetric strain. Okay, that volumetric strain will become delta V upon V. This is the volumetric strain, and the stress is force upon area. Okay, now the bulk modulus will become pressure upon minus delta V upon V. Here negative sign indicates that as pressure increases, the volume will decrease. So this is the reason for the so this is the bulk modulus. So it is applicable for solids, liquids and gases. Now we will derive a relationship between change in density and the bulk modulus. Now the density first we will write the formula. Rho dash is equal to rho upon 1 minus delta P upon B. This is the volume is rho dash. So from this, delta V by V is equal to P upon B, or change in pressure we can say. From this, V dash minus V is equal, divided by V is equal to P by B, and from this V dash by V minus 1 is equal to P by B. Okay, from this V dash is equal to V into 1 plus P by B. You can get. Okay. Now we know that density is inversely proportional to that of volume. Okay, I will write here. Rho dash is equal to rho into 1 plus P by B. From this, rho dash is equal to rho into 1 minus delta P upon B. So we have got the final relationship. Rho dash. Okay. Here I have said that rho dash from this here negative side minus. Here 4 minus. So it will become minus V dash by V plus here minus here plus. So from this we can get, so from this we can get here it will go 1 minus. So from this we can get the final answer. So copy this. Now we will see the compressibility, or we will say here compressibility is denoted by K, capital K. That is 1 upon Bulk modulus. Okay, now copy this. I think it is not visible in, or I will write here that compressibility is inversely proportional to bulk modulus. That means for non-compressible substances, B is infinite. Okay? Now we have completed the bulk modulus as well as the compressibility. So we will see the problems in this session and we will complete this session. Okay, first copy this. Okay, let's start the problems. Okay, let's see the problems. First problem related to bulk modulus, that how much should be the pressure on a 1 liter water be changed to compress it by 0.1%. Bulk modulus is 2.2 into 10 power of 9 Pascal. Okay. Now there is a simple trick. Here they have given the we have to find out the pressure. So P, here it is volume. Okay. Here it is bulk modulus, and they have given the delta V upon V. This is the delta V upon V. If they have given the initial volume as 1 liter, the simple trick that delta V by V is equal to 1 by 10 into 100. it will be 1 by 10 by 100. So it will become 1 by 1000. Okay. Now the bulk modulus is equal to P upon delta V upon V. So from this, P is equal to B into delta V upon V. Okay. Now bulk modulus is 2.2 into 10 to the power of 9 into 1 10 to the power of minus 3 here. So pressure is 2.2 into 10 to the power of 6 Pascal. So how simple is this? Okay, let's check the final answer. Yes, our answer is correct. Now let's see the second question. Okay, it is related to the compressibility one. What will be the decrease in volume of 100 centimeter cube of water under pressure of 100 atm if the compressibility of water is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 5 per, or you can say Newton inverse meter square. Okay, now we will solve. We want to find out the delta V. First we will write what we have given in the question. K is equal to 1 by B. Okay, 1 by B means 1 by 4 into 10 to the power of minus 5. 1 by 4 is 0.25 into 10 to the power of 5. From this it is 25 into 10 cube. It is K. Sorry, it is bulk. Okay, it is bulk modulus. B and K. It is bulk modulus. So we have got the bulk modulus directly. So bulk modulus is equal to pressure upon delta V upon V. Here 25 into 10 cube is equal to here 10 square upon delta V upon here 100 centimeter cube they have given. So we want to convert it to meter. 100 into 1 centimeter is 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. So it is cubed. So 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cubed. From this here, this one cancel square. So, okay, 25 is equal to 100 into 10 to the power here 250. 100 into 10 power of minus 6. Or you can simplify it as 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cubed. It will come upside by delta V. So delta V is equal to 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cube upon 250. This is the final volume. Okay. Now we have completed the two questions. Now let's see the third question. Let's see if the third question is simple or not. Yes, third question is same as that of this. Next, fourth question. Okay. Now let us see a case. Let's see a case. Okay. Now we have complete. Okay. Now we have completed the all possible questions related to the bulk modulus and the compressibility. Okay, that's all for today. Do like, share and subscribe to Mahatma Academy. That's all. Bye.